Hello everybody, you're watching Park Pass. Craziest thing has happened. Excursions. Excursions! Excursions! Do you know what that is? I didn't, but now I do, and I'm gonna share this with you. Let's learn all about excursions here at Disneyland. So this here is Jose.
Hi everybody.
This is Jose.
Say hi chat.
Yeah. And he is giving me an excursion. He's a photographer. This is something anybody can do. It's on a limited basis. And they do photography excursions. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes. Where they take you around and do some like little own photo shoot.
Yeah.
All right, so if you see, there I am, kind of standing from the castle. This was such a foreign thing. I didn't even know Disney did this. What they do, the photographer will take you around and they pose you in front of these great spots and do these great photos here. And it is free. This is free. It's something they do. It's called a little photo excursion. They're only doing this for the 70th anniversary. And I was trying to make Jose, our photographer, laugh. Like literally, I did this pose. I was like, ha! And I like jumped out at him, and it kind of startled him for a second. But he loved it. He's like, oh yeah, do more of that. And then he would like pose me and go, like, yeah, do this again, or lean forward, or do all these things. And then he told me, he's like, I want you to go sideways and get a profile. And I was just kind of smiling. I was like, why do you want that? He's like, for the Hitchcock shot. And I was like, okay. So he posed me again, kind of did sideways. I thought it was a little silly. But then it turned into this. I couldn't believe it. There is my profile, my silhouette in front of the castle. It's like Alfred Hitchcock, you know, the profile. And I couldn't believe this. This is just crazy. He just posed me. He's like, do this, move over here, do this. I was like, oh my gosh, this is absolutely amazing. I love these Hitchcock shots. They're so cool. The little profile there. It was amazing. It was just so fun. I felt like a supermodel because he's like, do this. It just felt like a total model because he's just sitting there, like, put me in all these different poses. It was so cool.
All right, so we're following Jose. We did one little photo shoot, and he's taking me to our second spot. So here we go. How long have you been doing this?
The excursions?
Yeah.
We brought them, I think we did it, the first time we brought it back like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And this year we brought it back for the 70th. And it became like such a cool experience that they brought it back for the 70th.
Yeah.
And also too, yeah, we started out with the line, but we temporarily got rid of that line.
Yeah.
So now it's like,
yeah, well,
how I ran into you.
I'm so happy. I needed this. This is great.
Yeah, I'm having fun, man.
So it used to be they had a line, you go to Frontierland, you can get a line and request an excursion. But it got to the point where it couldn't handle that. Also, the photographers are kind of just walking around. If you see a photographer, you can ask them, say, are you doing any excursions today? If they are, they'll say yes, and they will tell you when and where to meet them. And
exactly.
Yeah. And if they're already booked, then they'll say, oh, we're sorry, we already booked for the day. Yeah. But it is something that you can do. It is actually, it's a free experience here at Disneyland. It's a little magic that they're giving you for fun. And this has just made my night.
Oh, thank you.
This has made my night.
I appreciate you.
So.
Alright, so we're gonna take you to one of my favorite spots right here, okay?
Okay.
So you're gonna stand right here.
Okay, I'm standing right.
Look out that way.
Okay.
All right, so he took me to another spot, and I was just having fun. I think some people might take this a little more serious and trying to have like better poses. I was just having a lot of fun with him. I was listening to what he was saying, but it's also trying to make him laugh at the same time. You know, like we got like just kind of just kind of having fun there, just kind of, you know, whatever. But these photos are amazing. It was a lot of fun. It was fun to, you know, he's like, okay, look, like do this, and I was like starting to laugh, and he'd capture another photo, and that was fun. And I was just trying to have fun with it. This photo, I feel like this is my LinkedIn profile. That's amazing. And then like this is that's more of a LinkedIn profile. I was like, let me think about that. And it was just a lot of fun. I loved it. He put these in the great poses, and it was a really enjoyable experience. And I feel like families or people who are doing this might be taking this real serious and get some really cool photos. I was just kind of having fun with it.
So we're going to different photo spots, and then Jose is taking photos. He's directing me, but I am trying my best to make him laugh when we're doing the photo shoot.
If you tell me a joke, you can.
If I tell you a joke, you'll laugh.
Yeah.
I have got him to laugh one time on the photo.
Okay.
He was like, I like put my hands up on my cheek or something like that. He busts up laughing. So now we're going to our next spot, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna go to our next spot for a little photo excursion. Oh, this has been really fun. This is great. I was actually walking around. I wasn't filming. I was all done and just reminiscing, having just so many memories going through my mind, making me happy, and I was a little sad. And then all of a sudden, he just was like, Chris. And he started talking to me, and you just made my night, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
This is so fun.
So, what kind of memory do you have here when you were a little kid? What's like one of your...
That's a great question. So the very first attraction that my family ever took me on was Pirates Caribbean. Oh, I love you too. Was Pirates Caribbean.
Okay.
And it scared the heck out of me.
Oh.
And I cried and cried and cried.
One of mine, that's a cool memory. So one of mine, I think it was like right around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Where is it? I think it was somewhere here. I actually remember I had took a picture with the Princess Aurora in her blue dress. She said to me, "You look like a little prince."
Are you? Oh,
yeah.
You fell in love immediately?
Yeah, and I said, yeah, and then my mom was like, "Mira, lo que te digo," like in Spanish, like, "Look what she said to you. That's awesome." Yeah, and then I had like a little chain, like.
Did you really? Oh, you're looking really fly.
Yeah.
And she was in her blue dress.
Yeah.
Which is a rare. That's rare. Because Disney loves it when she's in her pink.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
what
rare. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that's one of my favorite memories of like working when I was a little boy here. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Those were the Kodak days. So I showed that to a lot of my coworkers. Yeah. And they're like, "Dude, where'd you get that? That's so cool."
You're right, that's the moment. I knew. All right. Okay. We're continuing on.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite memories.
What a fun memory.
Yeah.
What a fun memory.
Yeah, and then did you ever pull the sword right here?
No, because I don't know if you guys heard that. He just asked me if I ever pulled up the sword. I never had that opportunity.
Me either.
Yeah, I always wanted to. And I saw people who did it, and I was like so jealous.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, how do I do that?
Yeah, you're like, how do you get to do that? All right, so where are we headed to now?
We're going to go visit a flying elephant.
Flying elephant. Okay, perfect.
Where is my elephant? Where is my Bart?
Yes. Okay. Do you know what kind of vegetable you get when Dumbo goes through your garden?
Oh man, I don't know. I'm all ears.
Squash.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good. That's clever.
I'm all ears. That's good. He made my joke funnier, guys. So he's got me right here, but he says we're gonna wait for the elephants to start flying. So that's what we do.
All right, so here we are. The first couple shots I take is to adjust the lighting. So you're just screwing around. He's just adjusting the lighting. So I'm just kind of, and I was like, I'm Dumbo, and he was still adjusting the lighting. He actually liked that. He's like, ooh, do that again. So this is the real shot of me pretending to be Dumbo, and he's like, that's great. And then I was like, I don't know what to do, and I just did that, and he kind of thought that was fun. So, and then here I am. I'm looking like, ooh, hey, how you doing? What's going on? And this next photo, this really might be one of my favorite photos. I love the lighting, the pose he put me in, all of it. I think it just is really cool. There's another kind of version of it. I just think that's a great photo. And then he had me like hold, it looks like I was like holding the camera, even though I really wasn't. And then this one here, I'm not sure. It looks like I'm smiling, but I don't have any teeth. I'm not sure why that is, but it just is. And this one here is going to be like being pensive, like just like I'm contemplating the wonders of the world over underneath Dumbo. And here's another one. I was like, oh, yeah. Well, yes, I would like some Grey Poupon.
So he directs me like everywhere we're going.
Yeah.
So this is so much fun.
All right, again, so the first two photos I do are just readjusting lights. I'm just kind of doing a funny little pose. Then he does the second one where it's just making sure the light's working, just still getting it kind of readjusted. And then the photo shoot kind of starts going, and this is a pretty good photo of him that he took of me. I think it's a great photo. And here's another one here, just kind of, I was just kind of being, kind of not trying to be too serious. And he liked that, and he's like, yeah, Chris, he's like, be serious. And the second he said that, I started to smile. I couldn't help it. And then I was like, okay, right, be serious. So I put my hand up on my cheek, and I was like contemplating the mysteries of the universe. And he's like, look over here. And I was like, okay, I didn't know what to do with my hands. So I just kind of put it up on my cheek, and I thought it was great. And then he stood me over here and just did it. He's like, do a power pose. And I was like, that's my power pose. Then I was like, well, I'll do it. My contemplating clothes. I'm like, oh, I wonder if is that a Disney secret up over there? I don't know. Maybe I have to think about that. And I was like, yeah, that might be a little Disney secret over there. I've got to get a better look at that. And then I was like, wait a minute. I think I see another Disney secret that nobody knows about right over there. And we're just having fun. And there I am, just putting these different poses. It was a lot of fun. And then now my personality started kind of creep in. I was like, it got too serious. So I kind of started screwing around a little bit. And Jose thought that was great. He liked the action photos, which made me feel more comfortable. And then I got nervous and I hid behind a door. And he's like, you're hiding behind the door. And I was like, yeah, I know. And I was like, don't shame me for hiding behind the door. And so Jose's like, it's okay. And I was like, shh, don't tell everybody I'm behind the door. And then I was like, uh-oh, I think somebody sees I'm behind the door. And then I was like, wait a minute. Do you want to get behind the door too? And you're welcome to do that. And so my little photo shoot in this area of Disneyland.
We're on our way to our final spot. So this is taking about 10 to 15 minutes, and they only do so many. It's for the 70th celebration, so certain people get this little magical dust. So fun! I can't believe it. I feel like a model. He's like posing me. He's like this. He's like, okay, look at the camera. Give me sultry. No, he never said that. But all right, so this is our final spot. We're going to be doing it right here, the photo shoot.
Okay, so again, the first couple of photos, they're just, they have to get the lighting adjusted. So he's just doing this for lighting. And then here's the second photo. I'm just going to be silly and just doing, I love it when you can be like kind of crazy. And then he started getting things adjusted there. And I was like, wow. It's just kind of what I was doing. And then he's like, okay, let's get a little photo here of you with your arms folded. And that was kind of fun. And then he's like, oh, can you do like you're thinking about something really important? And I was like, churros probably is what I was thinking about. And then I like this another little pose here. And it's hard to see because it's fitted for YouTube, but these are great photos. Really Instagram, like the dimensions of an Instagram photo, I guess. And there I am. I'm like, oh, I'll look over here while holding my tie and just trying to look like I know what I'm doing, but I don't.
You guys, this is Jose right here, and you guys, you find him. He can do those magical excursion for you, and he's also a huge kung fu fan and kung fu movies. We were talking about our favorite. So if you see Jose, tell him what your favorite kung fu movie is, and he'll be able to talk to you about it.
Mine is Enter the Dragon.
Enter the Dragon. It's a classic. It's a classic. It's a classic.
Yeah,
all right.
An absolute classic, man.
Thank you so much, Jose. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll see you around. Goodbye.
You guys, that was amazing. That was amazing. Let me tell you about that experience I just had. Okay, there's only 2 photographers that can do that in a day. So you see a photographer, they might not be the excursion photographer. It's free. They used to have a line when I first started up in front, Frontierland, people lined up, but the line got too long and they couldn't do it, so they just kind of have photographers walking around. They do, sometimes if they're not too busy and they see a family or a person, they'll say, hey, would you like to do a little excursion? And it is free. It takes about 15 minutes or so. The photos, then you get to download those photos. It is amazing. It's a little perk that Disney's doing for the Disneyland 70th. If you see a photographer doing the excursion, you can ask and they'll just try to tell you the time that you can come back. But there's only so many slots in a day, so they fill up kind of fast. But we can't complain about that because it's free. That's just amazing. And that was like a little blessing. I happened to be walking along. I was just by myself walking through Disneyland, just thinking about my friends, and just feeling a little bit sad actually. And he just walked up and said, Chris, would you like to do excursion? And I was like, I didn't know what it even was. So he started telling me all about it, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, yeah, how much? How do I? He's like, no, it's all included. I was like, it's just such a fun thing to do. So yeah, there's 2 photographers during the day, and one does one side of the park and one does the other side of the park. So if you see a person walking around, you can kind of maybe get an excursion or tell the photographer, and they might point you in the right direction. It's kind of like luck of the draw. Whoever gets it, gets it. But what an amazing experience. And that just bolstered my spirit tonight. I kind of needed that. Now I have to find a place where I can talk to you real quickly, just for a few seconds. So let me find a place I can sit down. I like this. When I talk to you, I like to be able to sit down because I can focus my thoughts. I tend to be a little scatterbrained when I walk around. So let me find a spot where I can sit down. All right. Let's take a quick little moment to talk to you, and I am talking to you. I need you to know how amazing you are. 2026 is going to be your year. You're going to accomplish a lot this year. You're going to have some heartbreaks and some setbacks, but ultimately at the end of the year, you're going to be ahead of where you are right now. Don't forget that. You matter, and you make the world a better place. You do. You do. And if you're going through a rough patch right now, having a hard time with your relationship, or possibly you feel underappreciated at work, or maybe you're suffering from a little bit of depression, it gets better. It will get better. I want you to know that you make the world a better place, and you matter. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. I hope you like these photos. What a fun little experience. Put down in the comments down below what your favorite photo was. I'll put them all in here, and let me know what your favorite photo was from the photo shoot. I was trying to make Jose laugh. I got him laugh, I think 2 times. He like, or maybe 3 times. He busted up laughing at the photos. So, yeah, let me know what your favorite was down below. Also, if you want to come down here and experience the Disneyland 70th magic, they're celebrating this until the end of August, until middle of August. I think August 9th or 11th is the last day of the celebration for the Disneyland 70th anniversary. I'll put a link down in the description down below. You can get the lowest ticket on prices to Disneyland. You get the lowest prices on your hotel rooms when you come to Anaheim or even Walt Disney World. The lowest tickets. Or you can call 1-855-GETAWAY. Tell them Park Pass sent you, and you'll get the lowest prices. And then that'll also unlock a secret menu. And they'll tell you all the hotels. They'll give you a free night stay if you like book 2 or 3 nights with them, which is fantastic. I'm always looking for ways to, make our dollar stretch as long as we can. So I'll just pass it on to you. Click the link down below or call 1-855-GETAWAY. All right. What a fun video. I hope you enjoyed it. I was not expecting this video. Just something just happened and I was able to share it with you guys. Oh man, I'm so happy that Jose stopped me to do that. That just turned my night around. That's awesome. Hope you guys like these videos. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and there's got tons more content coming out, so make sure you hit the like and subscribe and just enjoy it. And if you want more content from Park Pass, we actually have a Patreon. And our Patreon, what it is we do these secret videos just for our Patreon members. And if you want to see those videos, you can subscribe to Patreon for as little as $3 a month. You can become a Patreon member and be part of an amazing community. All right, guys, let me show you one of my favorite views. Thanks, guys. Have a fantastic day or night, wherever you are. You're amazing, and I'll see you in the next video. Photo excursion at Disneyland. I got a photo excursion at Disneyland. And you can too. Even if you don't feel you're photogenic, they'll make you look good in your photos. You guys, that was so much fun. I loved it. It was great. It was a lot of fun. And I just want to say thank you to our Patreons. We couldn't do these videos without your support. You are amazing.